welcome back to my channel. It's Isabel, and today I'm going to be telling you about a story time about what happened during my prom house weekend. This was like 2 years ago, and how it was definitely a weekend to remember. So me and my friends, we all rented this like cabin house thing near the woods, and it was like an hour-and-a-half drive, and I went in my friend's car in the back seat and I was sleeping, and this is just getting there, and I woke up and all of a sudden I realized that we were stopped. I see red and blue lights. I turned back and I was like, oh my gosh, we got pulled over by the cops. And then the cop comes, like, he settles everything. I think we got a warning. I'm not sure what happened. So I'm like, okay, drive safer. I'm going back to bed. I go back to sleep, I wake up, and it's like deja vu because the same exact thing happens. And I'm like, really twice in one night? This is an hour-long drive. It's not even like we're going cross country or something like that. But anyways, I think that's when we knew that it was gonna be a good weekend. So we get there, and there's about like 20 graduating seniors just like running around. This is like our last weekend before graduation. Everybody's excited. So since our friends renting the house, they weren't 21 yet, we had to give like an extra $500 deposit just in case we broke anything. We broke everything, but I swear that house was booby-trapped because it wasn't even us half the time. It really wasn't. Like, examples. There was a lot of people and there weren't many places to sit. So there was this chair and we could tell it was kind of breaking. And I don't remember if I was sitting on the chair and someone sat on top of me or it was the other way around. But all I know was like we fell down and I was like, okay, we broke a chair. One thing to add to the list. And then people got eye makeup remover stained on the carpet. I was like, okay, that's two things. And then there was a door that led to the patio. And with the door, there's like a screen for mosquitoes. And someone was just like opening that, like wanking it, I guess. And the entire door, just literally the entire screen just came out. And we're like, oh my gosh, the expenses are just building up here. And then there was like this couch that was like half a couch, half a bed that you opened up and turned into a bed. And we're all laying, there's like the basement and the first floor, so that was in the basement. And then we're all laying there talking. My friend's like so excited that we're all hanging out and we're all together that he goes, he runs, and he jumps on top of it, and all you hear is like boom. And like everyone looks at each other like, damn, we just broke like a couch bed. I don't know how much that cost, but it was just a little wild. And we did this thing where we didn't let anybody fall asleep. Like, it could be 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 10 in the morning. Nobody was allowed to sleep for that weekend, which is a little crazy. So we would get the pots and pans in the kitchen and we would start banging on them, like next to the whoever was sleeping's like face. And somehow, I think this one really was our fault, but really bad quality, not even completely our fault. But we were banging on it and the handle just snapped off of the pans and we were like, whoa. That was a problem. I think the biggest thing that we really messed up was that the lady was like, oh, you can't turn the dishwasher on while running the sink while someone's taking a shower and someone can't flush the toilet. Like, that can't all happen at the same time. And we're like, okay, no problem. She's like, yeah, the plumbing's bad, you can't do that. We're like, alright, that's fine. But the dishwasher runs for like an hour. Someone's obviously going to be taking a shower. I mean, there's 20 people in here and someone's going to have to be using the toilet. So that apparently all happened at the same time, but none of us were even thinking about the plumbing system. Like, we were just like trying to have fun, you know? And then all of a sudden we're looking at the dishwasher and we realize that it's like overflowing, and we all look at each other and we're like, whoa. That's when it like sunk in that like the house was flooding and we're like panic mode set in. We turned that switch on, panic. If we had a little like eon button at the house, it would have been turned on to alert everybody that shit was going down. Okay, so here the kitchen is like filled up with water and we have a good buddy teamwork system going on here. One person would get the bowl and pass it to another person. They would fill it up to the water, give it to the next person, they would dump it out the sink. And I think we managed to control that. I think might have been a little wet for some time, but overall we kind of flooded it, but we managed to make it work. So But anyways, the biggest thing that happened on this trip that everybody knows about from my city, and like that's the one thing everybody will remember, even people that didn't go know about this story, is that so at night we were all having fun, obviously prom weekend, people were drinking. Someone wasn't able to control themselves. So like I said, there was the first floor and then there's the basement. So in the basement, someone pooped on the floor, pulled down their pants and pooped on the floor. Let's call this boy Billy. So Billy decided it was a good idea. The bathroom was right here, mind you. It wasn't even like it was far away. The bathroom was right here. This boy was like staring at the bathroom, pulls down his pants and poops. But by this time, everyone's sleeping. Like nobody even notices. And then I randomly get woken up and someone's like, Billy pooped on the floor. And I was like, what do you mean Billy pooped on the floor? And they're like, Billy pooped on the floor, go to the basement. I kid you not, I start walking down the basement and the smell punches me in the face. Like, you can't stay there for more than 2 seconds. It is disgusting. I knew poop smelled bad, but I didn't know that if you didn't flush it like instantly, if you didn't just move from the premises, it could completely consume an entire floor. So that's what it did. And I kind of feel bad for the kid because he left the next day. He was so embarrassed. Everyone was like, dude, what are you thinking? So one of my friends was like the real MVP, and she ended up picking it up and with like towel, I don't know, cleaning like the stains and everything gone. But before that happened, the entire basement was smelling like straight shit. So mind you, still 20 people running around in this house that need to pee and poop like on a couple hour basis. There's 2 bathrooms in this house. One is in the basement. That's not happening. No one's going down there. It smells horrible. The one upstairs, someone went to the bathroom upstairs and completely wrecked it. Like poop stain. Guys, I'm talking about poop stains. Let that sink in. So there were poop stains. It smelled almost as bad as the basement, if that was even possible. And I don't know if this was Billy or not, but it's too late because Billy already got a name for himself. So any poop related incident that happened that weekend was going to be associated to Billy. It doesn't matter who did it, Billy is getting blamed for this. So now we have the only 2 bathrooms in the house are either filled with poop stains or smell horrible. So outside in the woods became everyone's best friend for the next day until everything got sorted out and cleaned up. And let's just say it was pretty disgusting. But after we finally moved on from all that mess, we had a great weekend. But that's definitely the most memorable thing, because who can say during their prom house that someone shat on the floor? If they did, shat? Yeah, that's what happened. He shat on the floor. But that's my story about my prom house weekend, how we almost flooded it and someone pooped on the floor. If you liked it, please give it a big like. Comment on this on what you think. And share this with your friends if you liked it. And if you liked these story times, just let me know and I'll start doing more of them. And thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And that's it. Bye. It doesn't matter who did it.